Yeah, for sure. My name is Danny Ramos. I am 24 years old from Fort Worth, Texas.
Perfect. And with that said, what was some of the things that you're struggling with the most before you joined my team here at Body HD Fitness and working with me?
Yeah, I'd say the things I struggled with the most had to be I would say mostly a plan. I had the consistency of the workouts down. I had a somewhat of a workout plan, but when it came to calories and counting calories and know how many calories to eat, what the macros should be, that was just something I was kind of playing a guessing game where I was taking things from other sources, but I really didn't have a set plan that had the workouts and the macros to go with it. So I'd say that was the biggest thing for me was finding that plan.
Now, when you were doing all of this, what was some of those things that you were doing, and what was the results of that specifically?
Yeah, so I tried like doing a maintenance calorie kind of thing, going off of the ones I found online. And then I just kept doing my normal workout routine. And I was able to lose some weight. I went from about 230 to 215, but it took about, I'd say, 6 months to get there. So in about 6 months, I lost 15 pounds just doing my normal routine, and doing kind of like a maintenance calorie. But I wanted to lose more body fat. And so I'd say it was effective in terms of it kept me at a stable weight. But once I hit a plateau around 215, I didn't know what to do in a healthy way. I didn't know how to cut calories in a healthy way because I didn't want to be, risking my health to look better. I wanted something that was clear and concise. And I didn't want to deprive my body of any nutrients because the first thing I want to do is take care of myself, and I didn't want to, do anything like that. So I was definitely paying attention to like energy levels, um, my mental state, my gut health, those things. So in order to be healthy, I wanted to make sure that I was still feeling good, still able to get a good workout in, and just overall felt better. Just more of a mental state and a confidence level.
And what made you choose like myself and Body HD Fitness? Like with all the coaches that's out there, all the fitness businesses, all the content, like all that stuff. Like what made you say like, you know what, I want to work with Corinne?
Well, I saw you on Instagram first. I think on Instagram, yeah, I saw that you were vegan, that you were a bodybuilder. And at the time that I was, I think November of 2023 is when I really started taking weight seriously. And, you had the physique that I wanted to build for myself. And I know for a lot of people, they'll talk down on veganism, just say veganism can't achieve a certain physique because of the nutrients are lacking, just a lot of things that I don't really necessarily believe. So I think our values aligned in terms of veganism. And then I saw that you were able to do, the great things with your body in terms of being vegan. So I trusted more of that impact because I didn't want to give up my values to achieve a body that I wouldn't really appreciate or had to, sacrifice my values to get. So being vegan and seeing your progress was the biggest thing that pulled me to you.
And what type of results did you achieve so far being in the program for over 12 weeks?
Yeah, so in the 12 weeks I started at 213. Currently this morning I'm weighing at 285. So I believe I don't want to do the math wrong here, but let's see. So it's about 30, almost 30 pounds.
Wow.
About 20, I believe. 28 pounds in 12 weeks. And that's, just following the plan. As far as body fat, I believe I started off around 25% body fat. And today I'm at about 17%.
Damn, that's amazing, man. And what was some of the things that you learned so far being in the program?
I'd say the biggest thing is, the one, learning about calories and how much how much calories are in certain foods. I used to not be a fan of tracking. I thought it would make me feel very particular about what I eat, but I'm learning that's important. And if anything, it kind of gives a little freedom knowing that, if I have a day where I'm eating a little more calories, if I'm tracking it, I know now what foods I can incorporate to fit in my macros. And it doesn't feel as restricting. If anything, it feels a little more freeing, knowing that, I can have some indulgences and still hit my macro goals and still be on track, instead of being like perfect, having hit, or having to eat the healthiest things all the time So it gives me a little more freedom in terms of what I can eat, and my consciousness of like, I guess just more portion control.
No,
So I say portion calories.
no, I totally understand, and I know like you've been doing pretty well in the program, but I know there's a few days that you did slip up. What happened? How did you feel, and what did you learn from those slip ups? Because I feel that this is something that I don't even talk about with a lot of people as well. Well, publicly online, but like what happened during those instances? I just want your like from your stance.
Yeah, look, I mean, I was not trying to brag, but like I felt like, being in the routine when I first started, I don't think I slept up for the first 2 months. So when I did first slip up and I didn't hit my macros, or I ate over or anything like that. It was hard not to feel, a little bit guilty and shameful about it, just because I felt like I was doing a disservice to me, to you, to the program, and it hit me it was tough, and it made me want to, part of me was like, well, I'm already cheating, let me continue to cheat. But I think through the mental state that you've been preparing me with the workouts, with the food, is like, hey, look, it's okay. Like, these things can happen. Let's just get back on it. So I'd say you're very supportive in terms of letting me know, like, this isn't the end of the world. Like, you're gonna be all right. And I don't think I overreacted, but I think it was more just reassurance that you're saying, like, we're still good. Like, let's just cut back on this and keep pushing. So, seeing that, on this journey, it's not gonna be a perfect straight road, but giving yourself the grace and understanding, like, you can mess up one day and just get back on it the next day, but it's not gonna, throw off all your progress or anything like that. So it's not a all or nothing.
That's good. That's good to hear. And if anyone was watching this video and they were on the fence about joining the program or starting their fitness journey, I mean, what would you tell them?
Well, I'd say, making an investment in yourself is never gonna be a bad investment. I think this program will push you to be uncomfortable. Like, it'll push you to uncomfortable limits, but I think that's why you have to do things like this. If you stay comfortable and you make the small changes, you're gonna get progress over time. There's nothing wrong with that. But I think truly taking like large steps in your life is what's gonna get you. One is gonna show you how much you can actually do, and two is gonna be a big motivating force, because you have someone keeping you accountable. So. If you're on the fence, I'd say, if you're ready to take on the challenge, if you're ready to see, your body in ways you've never seen it, I feel like this is the best physique I've ever had in my life. And I could say it's well worth it. Being on the fence is only going to, push that progress farther. And I think it just allows you to stay comfortable. So I'd definitely say if you're up for the challenge, take it on. And yeah, man, it's been worth it. So I say definitely lean over on the other side and lean into what you can do.